Thailand and Cambodia agreed to an immediate ceasefire on Saturday, the two countries said in a joint statement, pledging to end weeks of deadly border clashes. The conflict spread to nearly every border province on both sides, shattering an earlier truce for which US President Donald Trump took credit. The truce applies to all types of weapons, including attacks on civilians, civilian objects and infrastructures, and military objectives of either side in all cases and all areas. Diptanshu Kashyap brings us all the latest in this report.
Thailand and Cambodia have agreed to an immediate ceasefire on Saturday, pledging to halt weeks of deadly border fighting that marked the worst clashes between the neighbors in years. The agreement was signed by the defense ministers of both countries in Thailand's Chanthaburi province following 3 days of border talks, triggered by an emergency meeting of ASEAN foreign ministers. The fighting, involving artillery, rocket fire, drones and fighter jets, spread across multiple border provinces, killing dozens and displacing hundreds of thousands on both sides.
After this ceasefire that we will maintain fully for 72 hours, the Thai side will release the 18 Cambodian soldiers who have been in Thai captive for 151 days already. This ceasefire is in accordance to the spirit of Kuala Lumpur Joint Declaration on October 26, 2025. On top of that, the ceasefire today will pave the way for villagers who have been evacuated from home along the border to return and live at their homes, do business and work in the farms.
The ceasefire applies to all types of weapons and includes a freeze on troop movements, with both sides agreeing not to reinforce positions along the frontier. The deal also allows civilians displaced by the fighting to return home and bars the use of force against civilian targets. ASEAN will deploy an observer mechanism to monitor compliance alongside direct coordination between the two militaries to prevent renewed escalation.
At the policy level, there will be direct communication via a hotline between the defense ministers and the commanders-in-chief of both sides. If necessary, senior representatives from both sides will be deployed to the area to jointly resolve any issues.
The clashes stem from a long-running dispute over undemarcated sections of the colonial-era border and ancient temple sites claimed by both countries. While the truce has halted the fighting for now, the underlying territorial issue remains unresolved. Diplomatic efforts are set to continue, with Chinese, Thai and Cambodian foreign ministers scheduled to hold talks on December 28 and 29 in China's Yunnan province, focusing on the Thailand-Cambodia border dispute. Diptanshu Kashyap's report for DD India.